Here's my problem with the church is that they want you to believe in some magical, mystical thing, almost like Harry Potter. Like you're not connected to something. You need the church to be saved and healed, and they keep you feeling guilty, and hell is where you're going to end up if you don't do exactly the right things. You know, God is in all of us. There are people that actually have deficiencies that we can help. That part of you that tells you the right thing to do, the part of your conscience, that part of you is what God gave us all. He gave us the tools to deal with our problems, but He's not going to do it for us. He's not going to send down angels. He's not going to make you not part of Him. In some ways, we all have God in us. It's in our DNA. People want to go. Church uses it like God's a different part of you, and Jesus is a different part of you, and we need miracles and all that. God's not going to do the work for us, but God gives us the tool to deal with our problems. God gives us the tools through red flags and like I said, conscience, to make the right choices. The problem is most people don't want to hear you got to work. Most people don't want to hear you got to do what you need to do for a better life. If you're in a relationship that's abusive, there's a part of you that gives you red flags, that gives you the tools to live a better life. The problem is, most of the time we argue with it, or like, man, I don't want to do that, or man, I don't want to have to work to make my life better. We argue with that part of us that will make our lives better simply by listening to it. And praying's not some miracle thing where God's going to send down angels and make your life better for you. No, praying is where you get in touch with that part of you and become a better person. Because through humbly loving yourself, through getting rid of the guilt, because look, we're all flawed. We're all flawed. We were all not created perfect, but we have been given the ability to listen to that part of us to make our lives better. So by praying, you get in touch with that part of you. It's not that, it's almost like meditating on that part of you that makes your life better. The church wants you feeling guilty. The church wants you to think you're going to hell. The church wants to keep you sucked in to this system of, you need us to get to a better place or get to a better part of your life. When God put it in our DNA to have a better life. And the ways to get a better life. Is that going to make life easy? Is life going to be perfect? Even if you listen to that part of yourself? No. But it's not supposed to be. Because without the bad, you wouldn't enjoy the good. You're not going to enjoy the good as much. You're not going to cherish the good moments in your life as much if everything was just right. Life is a part of living, and living is hard, and living is challenging. But thinking some magical thing is going to come and fix your life, it's not. That's almost like, the church is almost like believing in Harry Potter or something, with magical spells and angels and demons, and God's way far away from you, and you have to pray and hope it reaches Him, and then hope that it gives you miracles in return. No, God is in all of us. God gave us the tools to deal with whatever we need to deal with, and it may be hard, and it may not be perfect, but you could get through it. We all have the power to get through it. It's like me with my mental illness. I've had depression, all my life, and I just like, well, either screw it or maybe without doing any work, I'm gonna get better. But no, I had to do the work. I had to find what worked for me and find a way to make my life better. But I had to listen to that part of me that God gave me, that put in my DNA. A church ain't gonna fix it, and even if there was enough nice people to help you get to a better place in your life, if you didn't earn it, if you didn't work for it, it's not gonna last. We all have the power to make our lives better than what it is. It's if we choose to listen to that part of us that helps us be in a better place. Anyway, I'm going to get off here. I love y'all, and love yourself, forgive yourself, and get to that place in your life that where you got to work for it, but it'll be so worth it. Have a nice day.